Topic: Indices and cube root. You know the product 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 5 times can be expressed as 2 raised to 5 is equal to 32. Here 2 raised to 5, 2 is the base and 5 is the index or power. This is what you have learned in standard 7th. And we read this as 5th power of 2 or 5 raised to 2. The law of multiplications. 2 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 3 will write in the multiplication form. And now if you count, because multiplication is successive additions. So these are 5 2 and hence answer is 2 raised to 5. Second example, 4 times 5, 3 times 3, altogether 4 plus 3, 7. So here if you look at the question, 2 plus 3 is 5, 4 plus 3 is 7. I can summarize the rule a raised to m into a raised to n. When the bases are same and there is a multiplication, we add powers, that is a raised to m plus n. Second rule of division. 5 raised to 6 divided by 5 raised to 2. So I will write 5 6 times and 2 times 5. Let's cut. 5 ones are 5 ones are. What is left? 5 4 times. So we write in index form 5 raised to 4. Second example. Look at here. Let's cancel. And so what is remaining? 4 raised to 2. Now this rule is applicable even for the negative numbers also. So right. So here look at 6 minus 2. This power is, answer is power 4. 5 minus 3, that is 2, and the answer is 2. So the rule generalize. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. When the bases are same, there is a division, then we subtract their powers. Now look at here, the bases are different. 2 into 3 raised to 5. So what we do? Here it is 2 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 5. Again, look at here, 5 raised to 4 into 8 raised to 4. In general, if there are two bases which are different and they are multiplied having the same power, then the power goes to each of these numbers. So a into b raised to m is equal to a raised to n into b raised to power of power, fourth rule. Now this is 5 square raised to 4, right? The meaning here is 5 raised to 2, 5 raised to 2, 5 raised to 2, 5 raised to 2, 4 times. In short, this is 2 into 4, it becomes 5 raised to 8. Second example, here we take this 5 times. So this is nothing but minus 2 raised to 3 into 5. So what we have done here, children? We have multiplied 3 5s are 15. That means the rule says if there is a raised to m and again it has a power of n, we multiply their two power m and n, m into n. What if there is a fraction 2 upon 3 raised to 5? So as per the multiplication rule, 2 raised to 5, 3 raised to 5. Second example also, look at 7 raised to 3 upon 5 raised to 3. In short, we can say if a upon b raised to n, if the fraction having the same power, then numerator and the denominator will get the same power. So a raised to m upon b raised to m. Now, how to make negative to positive and vice versa? Let us take an example of 2 raised to minus 3. Here, 2 is in the numerator. What we need to do? We need to bring it in the denominator. So we write 1 upon 2. But negative 3 becomes positive 3. And hence answer is 8. Second example, 3 raised to minus 4. So this negative can be converted to positive by writing 1 upon 3 raised to 4. And the answer is 1 upon 81. 10 raised to minus 6. Again 1 upon 10 raised to 6. And the answer will be 6 zeros after 1. In short, a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to plus m. And the reverse way also, if a raised to m, then it will be 1 upon a raised to minus. Now, what when the power is 0? Look at 6 raised to 3 divided by 6 raised to 3. Right? Now, can we cancel this each of these? So, my answer will be 1. Now, what if I subtract the rule? 6, 3 minus 3, what I've taught today is 0. Now, in both the cases, you are getting the answer 1. That means I can write 6 raised to 0 is equal to 1. Second example, let's divide. So, by dividing, we'll get answer 1. Now, apply the indices rule. 4 minus 4 is 0. So, minus 3 raised to 0 is also 1. So, we can generalize that anything raised to 0, the answer will be 1. Okay. All the rules again in front of you. Look at these rules. You have to remember for the next. Meaning of numbers with rational indices. You have seen this sign square root and this is known as cube root. Now these two are known as radical sign. And we write in general for any number. So in this radical sign, x is radicand and n is index. Clear? So this is your radical sign and x is radicand and n is index. But we use special name here to square root, even though we don't write 2. We don't write 2 over here. But the meaning is it is square root and it can be written as a raised to 1 upon 2. Clear? Now same way for the cube root, we write a raised to 1 upon 3. So these are the cube root and the square root are the special name for index 2 and 3. Now one more example. This is square root of 25. We know answer is 5. Now this square root of 25 can be written as 25 raised to half. Similarly, cube root of 8, answer is 2. So it can be written as 8 raised to 1 upon 3. In general, any number, a is a radicand and nth as a power can be written as nth root of a. When I say nth root, meaning by 1 upon n. Now, express the following number in the index form. Fifth root of 13, we write 13 raised to 1 upon 5. Sixth root of 729, number as it is 1 upon 6 as a power. 256 as it is square root, so 1 upon 2. And 8th root means 1 upon 8 as a power of 100. Now, write in the nth root of a. Now we have done this practice. So 1 upon 2 means square root. So we write square root of 9. 1 upon 3 cube root of 6. 1 upon 4 means 4th root of 81. 5th root of 32. 10th root of 125. What if there is the power is m upon n? If the index is in the form of m upon n, we can write 1 upon n into m, or we can write m into 1 upon n. So let us understand. A raised to m upon n means a raised to m raised to 1 upon n. This means 1 upon n means nth root of. Now what is there inside? A raised to m. So it is mth power of a. Now second case. We write 1 upon n inside. So nth root right here and m is outside. So first we always consider and we'll read the number which is outside the bracket. So mth power of, inside it is nth root of a. Few examples. So for the second number 45 raised to 4 upon 5, I will write 4th power of 5th root of 45, or I can write 5th root of 4th power of 45. Same way, look at these answers, check whether the answer, whether you are correct or not. Now, cube, as you all know, a cube is a into a and cube root sign also. Now, all the students must learn cube from 1 to 10. The way it is square root, same thing is for the cube root, right? So, 2 cube is 8. So, 8 cube root is 2. Find the cube root of 216. If you don't know, we'll go for the prime factor. Right number, vertical line. Even number, so divide by 2. Keep dividing till you get the same number. Now we are getting odd number 27. We'll start with 3 9s are, 3 1s are. Okay. So here it is 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 3. Either you take, like in square root we take pair of that number. Here you can take trios of that number. So from first try it is 2 and from here is 3. So it is 6. Or you can multiply by 2, 3 is 6, 6, 6. This also will do. That means 216 is nothing but 6 cube and hence cube root of 216 is 3. Next sum, minus 1331. So considering 1331, if you see them, they are divisible by 11. So it is 121. Again we know 11 square is 121. So here now instead of writing positive, we write negative numbers. So this will be minus 11 cube and hence cube root is minus 11.